Welcome back. Today we explore a dark chapter in history, the occult practices and esoteric beliefs of the Nazis. This examination reveals not only their ideological foundations, but also the symbols they employed to gain power. We'll investigate how these beliefs were linked to their ideology and their profound impact during a harrowing era. To begin with, the Nazis' adherence to their ideology required a deep commitment to both Nazism and Hitler personally. This belief system was steeped in a distorted worldview that merged mysticism, mythology, and pseudoscience. They viewed the Aryan race as destined for supremacy, forming the core of their policies, which led to horrific actions against those considered inferior. Key symbols included two runes resembling lightning bolts, associated with death and victory, and linked to Thor, the Norse god of thunder. These runes embodied a violent ideology, glorifying conflict as a path to supremacy. The swastika also became synonymous with the Nazi Party. While historically a symbol of life and prosperity in various cultures, its appropriation by the Nazis transformed it into one of hatred and destruction, showcasing how they manipulated cultural symbols for their agenda. It's important to note that not everyone displaying the swastika subscribes to Nazi ideology. Its complex history includes positive meanings in Eastern traditions. However, for the Nazis, it represented their beliefs in racial superiority and the concept of a master race. In Mein Kampf, Hitler detailed the symbolism of the Nazi flag. He described the red background as representing the social struggle, while the white circle symbolized nationalism and white supremacy, directly opposing multiculturalism. The swastika epitomized the fight for Aryan dominance. This esoteric symbolism echoed the mystical beliefs within Nazi ranks, intertwining their political goals with a transcendent sense of destiny. Among these mystical symbols was the black sun, believed to emit light visible only through intense psychic training. In German occult traditions, it represented hidden truths. Wewelsburg Castle became a center for these esoteric gatherings, where high-ranking officers engaged in rituals, convinced that the black sun would empower their quest for Aryan supremacy. Heinrich Himmler, head of the SS, was particularly drawn to these beliefs, seeing them as vital for establishing a new order. Himmler's fascination with the black sun influenced the Schutzstaffel ideology and actions. He envisioned the Schutzstaffel as a spiritual order dedicated to preserving Aryan purity, involving rituals and even the establishment of the Schutzstaffel-run museum to propagate their beliefs. Himmler believed understanding these mystical elements would allow the Nazis to harness ancient powers for domination. Hitler's complex relationship with Christianity is a contentious topic. Although he was raised Catholic, he often criticized the church while manipulating its framework to rally support. The Nazis aimed to create an Aryan version of Christianity, stripping it of Jewish influences and depicting Jesus as an Aryan figure. This distortion not only targeted Jews, but created a religious justification for the atrocities committed under the Nazi regime. Astrology also played a significant role in Nazi decisions. High-ranking officials frequently consulted astrologers, believing in celestial influences. This led to bizarre incidents like Rudolf Hess's failed peace mission to Britain, driven by astrological guidance. Hess's reliance on astrology illustrates how deeply ingrained these esoteric beliefs were within Nazi leadership, blending mysticism and politics in dangerous ways. As the war ended, conspiracy theories surfaced, suggesting that Hitler escaped to Antarctica, where a hidden Nazi base thrived. These theories hint at advanced technologies and UFOs, stemming from early Nazi experiments with flying discs. The idea of an underground base was fueled by myth and speculation about hidden knowledge and technology. Hitler's obsession with relics like the Holy Grail and the Spear of Destiny reflected the regime's mystical aspirations. He believed possessing such artifacts would grant him divine favor, intertwining his ambitions with a sense of destiny. This quest for ancient relics illustrated how the Nazis sought to legitimize their power through historical narratives. These themes contributed to a broader ideology justifying horrific actions. The Nazis didn't merely manipulate symbols, they weaponized them to dehumanize enemies and galvanize supporters. The blend of occultism and politics created a potent narrative that resonated during a time of chaos, fueling their war efforts and justifying inhumane acts committed in the name of a perverse vision of racial purity. As we wrap up this exploration, I invite you to reflect on these theories. Are they mere fantasies or a reflection of the dark undercurrents in history? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're intrigued by the occult and conspiracy theories, be sure to check out my other videos on related topics. Remember, while these theories can be fascinating, it's crucial to approach them with a critical mind, separating fact from fiction. Stay curious and remember to keep your critical thinking sharp. Until next time, this is your host signing off.